Hey there, YouTube followers. This is Michael with Painting War Games. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the Eldar models I've been working on, primarily the Guardians. So, got my hand up here next to it because I'm actually bringing down the heavy weapons platform. But before I show you guys the models, and I'm going to try a new lighting source for the models. My ideas of how I'm going to be running my Eldar army is, for my troop choices, I'm going to be running Guardians. And I'm going to stare over here because I have the codex on a PDF on my computer. Guardian's base for 10 of the guys are 90 points. They're good. I mean, I never played the old Eldar, but from what I understand, Guardian's got a better weapon skill and ballistic skill, which made them on par with Dire Avengers. And you know, for Guardians being 9 points guy and Guardians being 13 points base, I'm going to take the cheaper guys. I see. Let me see if I can find this on the computer. I'm going to be doing Craft World Ulith. It's a ULTHW with a weird E. And they're primarily black with some bone color and red. I'm going to stray from that color scheme a little bit because it is my Eldar and I want to keep them the way I want them. Because I see the Eldar sort of being a bright and flashy army. But back to what I was saying. You know, for 90 points, 9 points a Guardian, you get 10 guys, 90 points. Which is nice about the kit is you get the heavy weapons platform in there. And for, you know, not many points, like, you know, in between 15 and 30 points, you can have that heavy weapons platform with a mixture of different guns. You know, you can have it with a shuriken cannon, which I don't know why you would, because you need something with a little bit longer range to get out there and touch someone. The Bright Lance is relatively cheap for what it does. The Scatter Laser, which is nice, although I'm not too sure on Scatter Laser. I haven't played a game yet with the Eldar, but I hear Scatter Laser's pretty good. The Star Cannon. I'm a big fan of the Star Cannon. Same with the Bright Lance, just from rule-wise and paper-wise. You know, the Bright Lance is Strength 8, AP2 Lance weapon. Star Cannon is Heavy 2, Strength 6, AP2 gun, which is nice. It's sort of like a... actually, it's exactly like a plasma cannon. Strength 2, or like a plasma gun, Strength 6, AP2. It doesn't get hot, though. And then you can get the missile launcher with plasma and star shot missiles. It would have been cool if you could have upgraded to give it their version of the flak missile, but yeah, I don't see too many people running flak missiles. So for potentially, you know, 105 to 120 points, you got a 10-man squad that's going to deal some pain. Now, you can have up to 10 of these guys, 20 of these guys actually per squad. And how I'm going to run mine is I'm going to run 20 of them with 2 heavy weapons platforms with either a Bright Lance and a Scatter Laser, or 2 Bright Lances, or 2 Star Cannons. Yeah, I said Scatter Laser, I meant Star Cannon. Because the Bright Lance is good anti-tank. You know, you do the sniper shots, you know, 36-inch range, you get them up 12 inches on the board, put them in some cover, because they have a 5+ save. Get them in cover so they at least get a 4+ cover. Even though the weapon platform has a 3+, but you're going to have your guys sort of around that so it doesn't get shot up all the time. But yeah, I mean, that's how I would do it. And plus, it has battle focus, so they can move and shoot in the same turn. Or, yeah, move and shoot. I believe that's what battle focus does. Or they can run and shoot. Yeah, run and shoot. So they move their 6, they can run, or they can shoot and then run. But granted, you know, your heavy weapons platform, it is a heavy-based weapon, so you don't want to move that too much. But I'm just rambling right there. What other as you guys have seen, I have the Wraith Knight, and then I have the I have Wraith Guard or Wraith Blades. I have 2 HQs at the moment. I have the Spirit Seer and the Farseer. I like them because they're cheap HQs, but I also like the Phoenix Lords, and I'm looking at getting the Fire Dragon one, Fugen, or Fuegen, however it's pronounced, and then I'm not even going to try to pronounce the Striking Scorpions Phoenix Lord because I'm going to butcher it, but I'm thinking about getting those 2. Just because I like them. And then as a third, Mugen Raw. I don't like, let me get down here. Dark Reapers, I like them, but at the same time I don't. You know, they're 30 points a guy. Yeah, they got 3+ save. They're toughness 3 though. You know, I am more okay with Fire Warriors being toughness 3 because they're 22 points a guy. And then I got Melt weapons. Although Dark Reapers are supposed to be doing something entirely different, because when you're playing Eldar, from what I've been told, every unit is specialized. So Fire Dragons go after elite guys and tanks. That's what they're made for. Striking Scorpions are meant to attack and get a lot of attack. They're sort of like the Khorne Berserkers, but for the Eldar. They got high initiative entirely. Well, actually, the entire army has real high initiative. So chances are you're going first no matter what in close combat. But I've been told Eldar are not a attack-based army. Like, they're not close combat. They're all shooty. From reading the Codex, and it's only PDF, and granted I have no experience playing them yet, from what I read, you can actually do a mixture of both. And I intend on building around a 2,000 point list that does both. With Striking Scorpions and Wraith Blades and potentially Wraith Knights being close combat. Or Wraith Lords being close combat. Like, Wraith Knights and Wraith Lords will be the generalists of my army. They can do shooting and pump out good shots, but they can also dish out some close combat support. So, Fire Dragons, they are the Fire Dragons are, you know, the anti-elite / anti-heavy slots. So that's what I'm thinking so far. Warp Spiders, I love them. I think they're great. Just by reading them, I think they're going to be one of the best close combat weapons, or one of the best close combat squads in the game. Shining Spears, I wish they had an actual model for them instead of a weird upgrade pack. The Flyers, I'm not too hip on them. With armor 10 all the way around, even though they have 3 hull points. I'm not too hip on them at all. I definitely see the Crimson Hunter being something that I would use. And that's about it, because I'm not too hip on the Hemlock Fighter. Granted, these planes here average between 160 and 185 points. Games Workshop's going to take this down probably because I've been talking about points, but whatever. I'm a small channel. They can do what they want. Granted, though, the Hemlock is a Psyker level 1, which is sort of odd for a flyer to have Psyker level 1. But, I mean, it always knows Terrify as its psychic power, and I don't know what that does, so. Other good choices by reading, Fire Prism is golden. Night Spinners are probably really good against anti-horde. Fire Prisms are good against across the board. The Falcons, they're good across the board. I like them. The Transport, the Wave Serpent is good across the board. War Walker Squadrons, I love them. They're pretty cool. Wraith Lords, like I said, Wraith Knights, I like them. Oh, there's one more. Viper Squadrons, yeah, there it is. I don't know why people give Viper Squadrons such a negative rap. They're just like land speeders. And every variation of them, there are land speeders with the exact same points as Vipers. And I think their weapons are out on par as far as points go. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know why people don't like Vipers. I mean, I understand they're armor 10 and you only get 2 hull points, but they're meant to be sort of like a distraction unit with the potential of being a really lethal unit. Because you can take Bright Lances, you can take Star Cannons. I would personally probably equip them with Bright Lances. And with either Bright Lances or Scatter Lasers. I wouldn't put you can put Star Cannons on them. Got 3 of them per squad. You know, you get 6 shots off. Ballistic skill 4, be potentially good. Scatter lasers would be good. Just check it one time. Oh, this is running a little bit long, but yeah, you know, I can see them being potentially good. So enough with the ramble. I know you guys. This is where you guys have been waiting for to see with the artwork. I will be getting business cards in coming this week. So, and you guys going to be buying stuff for me on eBay. I'm going to have I have another auction up for a very large bundle of Legion of Everblight. I don't play Legion of Everblight anymore. I don't want to deal with Privateer Press models anymore. They're great. I'm just not hip on the game. The group that is around is very small. They get around once or twice a year, and I'm not going to be a part of that anymore. So I'll put a link for the eBay auction in the description below for any of you guys that want to buy some more models of mine. So, as Gamza has suggested, and trust me, I'm going to be putting some stills up. He said put some light in these pictures because my overhead light's not that good. So this is one of the first Guardians I got. The 2 I'm going to show you are the 2 that are on my desk. So there's black with a little bone and some blue in it. Let's see if I can't get this. So yeah, it's just black with a little blue in it. But here is, put that. Let's see if I can get that to balance. There we go. That is the heavy weapon platform. And I absolutely love this thing. I think it looks great. Let's see if I can't get this thing to turn for you guys. And right now the Bright Lance is on it because I just got done painting that not too long ago. So let me set this down. See, I have it so that they can attach because I found that when I painted them, that these little holes that the pegs sit in, actually, once you get it painted, they sort of